Isang magandang biyernes sa inyong lahat, and thank God it's a Friday. Ito po ang December 3, 2021 edition ng The Stock Market Today at 22 days na lang, Pasko na. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chadoro. Ako po ay isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007, and I do this report daily, which I started August of last year. I also report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. If you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you have stocks in mind that you want reviewed, please comment on the comment box and I will prioritize. Ang ating financial news ay tungkol sa Medilines at meron po tayong special report tungkol sa Philippine property sector. Kasama po ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, December 3, 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay, so let's start with our financial headlines. And this is courtesy of BDO Securities. BSP vows to keep easy money policy. And then the DOH says booster doses for fully vaccinated adults to start today. And then in our sectoral news, Converge deploys 5.5 million broadband ports. PDEX approves Aboitiz Power bond listing, and FGen raises 2.8 billion from loan facilities. But our main news is from the business world on Medilines. Medilines to sustain growth via consumable business. And as you can see, yung listing date po niya is December 7, ano? And natapos na po yung kanyang offer period. Medilines Distributors Inc. said it aims to grow its dialysis business by entering the consumable segment. The company said in an email statement on Thursday that it targets to realize more value from its dominance of the sale of equipment. To sustain our growth in the dialysis category, we are transforming our business line into a one-stop shop where our customers can buy not only the equipment but also their regular supply of consumables, Mediline's chairman Virgilio B. Villar said. Villar is the brother of Manny Villar of Vistaland. This will help grow our bottom line as consumables tend to have higher profit margins versus equipment. Mediline said its net income posted a 16% compound annual growth rate to 103 million from 2018 to 2020, while its top line CAGR rose 11.9%, just under 1.5 billion. Okay, Medilines is said to be the largest distributor of cancer therapy equipment in the country, with a market share of over 90% according to an independent study done by Ken Research Limited. Its market share of dialysis machines stood at 50%. I'd just like to read this last paragraph. The company offered 550 million primary shares at $230 apiece, while 275 million shares were sold by Mr. Villar. According to its final prospectus dated November 16, Mediline plans to use 696.8 million of net proceeds for debt repayment, while 507.7 million will be allocated as working capital to procure existing products and to fund the company's foray into the medical consumable business. So, December 7 na po ang listing date ni Medilines, and I hope you have bought some, ano? Dahil maganda rin naman itong stock na ito. And then, let's go to the comments of our subscribers. Okay, si Mike Miguel, Sir, what are your thoughts on the property sector as a whole? Thanks. Si Mike Miguel talaga, kung magtanong talagang akala mo ekonomista ako no? Hindi naman ako. Actually, I graduated from economics, but my job in the bank is not an economist, as I'm not an economist in the bank. Anyway, okay, Mike, I will try to answer your question based on research. Okay, so I just saw this article. Actually, before this article, merong mga headlines dito on the property business. Sabi dito, the Philippines property sector seen to start recovery by 2022 according to Colliers. So this is dated February 9, 2021, so almost a year ago, no? Yun ang sabi ni Colliers. But recently, meron siyang article dito. The more recent article is on the Manila Times. The Philippines faces risk from the property sector. Ang sinasabi kasi niya dito is that it is more of the banking sector, no? Debt Watcher Fitch Ratings believes that the Philippine banking system is at risk from the real estate sector. Kasi ang kwento niya dito is that kung ikaw ay gusto magkabahay or gusto magkakondo o gusto magkaroon ng property at ikaw ay hindi naman super rich, ikaw ay middle class, no? Wala kang pambili, di ba? So anong gagawin mo? Pupunta ka sa bangko at uutang ka. Ngayon, syempre, you have to do the requirements, no? Pero pagka nakautang ka na, babayaran mo yung utang, nagkaroon ng pandemya. So, paano ka makakabayad ngayon? Nawalan ka ng trabaho, hindi ka makabayad ngayon sa bangko, di ba? Yun yung risk na sinasabi niya. So, sabi niya dito, the Philippine banks faced higher impairment risk amid a correction in property prices and a much weaker economy. According to the credit rating firm, banks' property-related risks are unlikely to affect their ratings in the near term, although asset quality stress appears to be higher in the Philippines as a result of a property price fall. So yun yung risk na sinasabi ni Manila Times, ni Fitch, na since nagkaroon ng pandemya and a lot of the middle class lost their jobs, then hindi ngayon makabayad. So, kasi yung ginagawang collateral ng bangko para ka makautang is your property. Yung condominium or yung housing unit na binili mo from the developer. Yun po. Now, let's take a look at some studies made by BDO Securities. I think there are 6 here which I gathered. So tignan po natin isa-isa yung mga stocks on properties. Now the first is Ayala Land. Sa kanya, this is dated November 4. Ang kay BDO Sec is buy pa rin siya because the stock is supposed to benefit from a broader economic reopening. So this is as of November 4. That's one, Ayala Land. And the next one is Robinson's Land. Buy pa rin siya on attractive valuations. Target price niya is 24. By the way, yung kay Ayala Land, buy siya at 41. Target price at 41. Ito naman, target price at 24. Ngayon, the next is Smph. Neutral naman siya dito, hindi siya buy. Ang target price niya is 35, closing is 36 as of November 9. So neutral siya dito. Property operations continue to face headwinds. This is as of November 10. So next we have Mega World. Si Mega World naman ay buy with a target price of 450. Ang reason niya is recovering momentum gaining traction across segments. And the fourth or the fifth or the pangilan na to? 1, 2, 3. The fifth will be a REIT. Meron silang isang REIT, Kumuha ko ng isang REIT, downgrade to neutral daw. Dati buy siya, ngayon neutral na siya at 46. Dahil tumaas yung presyo So nung tumaas yung presyo, na-hit na niya yung kanyang target price, In-increase pa niya yung target price to 46, but right now it's about that vicinity on the target price. So downgrade to neutral. And then we have Vistaland, no? Vistaland naman ay buy rating siya. Target price at 460. Strong leasing cushions, weaker than expected residential revenues. Then finally, we have PhilInvest, neutral sa PhilInvest. In other words, to summarize the property sector based on 6 stocks, it's and based on the rating of BDO securities, it's 6 for buy and 2 for neutral. Of course, these are different companies, diba? But on the overall, bullish po si BDO securities on these 6 stocks, or most of the 6 stocks. So, ang rating niya on the overall is bullish to neutral. Ngayon, kung titignan naman po natin ang property sector dun sa chart natin, ano? Yung invested chart. Okay, so this is the chart of the property sector. Makikita po natin na, let's put up our indicators, na halos sideways po ang movement. So may mga high points siya, may mga low points, but since October, sideways po yung kanyang movement, ano? So if we will be drawing a rectangle here, in general, sideways po yung kanyang movement, but the bigger picture is that nandito po yung bigger picture eh. Yan po siya. So parang reverse head and shoulders, no? Or the head and shoulders, ano? Looks like, no? Looks like an inverse head and shoulders from here, no? Ito yung dalawang shoulder, ito yung head, no? So mukhang pataas siya, no? But in general, it has been moving sideways since May 2021, no? So yung tingnan niyo yung black line, yung 100-day moving average, halos tataas, bababa ng konti, ngayon tumataas siya. But in general, it has been moving about a straight line. So, ganun po yung kanyang movement ng property sector. But, based on research, no, based on fundamentals, ay maganda po ang kinalabasan ng property sector in general for 2022. So that's my take, no? And based on research and based on publicly available information. Okay, Mike Miguel, I hope I have answered your query. So let's now go to the Philippine Stock Exchange and the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index moved up 22.65 points or 0.32% in the green to end at 7055.19. There was net foreign selling at 181.60. Ngayon, on the market summary naman, 131 companies advanced, 65 declined, while 38 remained unchanged. The all-share index also advanced. Actually, it's almost flat, gaining 0.47% or 17.70 points. The sectoral indices ended mixed. The financials, properties, and services were in the green, while the holding companies, industrials, and mining were in the red. Ngayon, let's review the most active stocks. So we'll be reviewing a few, no? So let's review Smph, MONDE, BDO, ICT, Glow, and Ali. Now, all of these are index stocks. So now let's start with Smph. Okay, Smph continues to move sideways, but there was a green candlestick today, gaining 1 peso and 10 centavos to end at 35.80. Now, support is here. Actually, what we can do is draw a parallel channel. Yan. Ganyan po. Okay, the support level is at 34.24 while the resistance level is at 37.85. So in general, there is an upward trend for the stock, no? Since our indicators are, well, two of them are below the candlestick, while just one, the short-term indicator, is above, no? So more or less, pataas po yung kanyang trend ni SMPH. There was net foreign buying at 494.48 million. And then, tignan naman natin si MONDE. Okay, MONDE just, well, from our indicators, just moving sideways. Our support, nandito po sa 16.16. Resistance is here at 19.11. When I talk of support and resistance, these are not exact points, but these are areas. Tapos naman si BDO. Okay, BDO just recovering, ended with a doji actually, and support is at EMA 100. Nasa 120 pesos po yung support. Actually, this is the support area. Yung 120 po is the support area. The resistance nandito po sa area nito. 132 to 133 pesos po ang kanyang resistance. Pagkatapos po, ICT. ICT is ended with a red candlestick, but the trend is still upwards. So it's still bullish as our indicators are under the candlestick with resistance here at 202 and our support is at EMA 100 at 180.43. Then Glow. Glow is just moving sideways. So nagkaroon siya ng recovery for the past 2 days. There was a red candlestick the other day. And the EMA 50 is forming our support while resistance is at this level here, 36.25. Then finally we have Ali. Okay, Ali is looks like it is bearish as our indicators are above the candlestick with resistance here at 38 and support, nasa support level po siya, no? Dito po sa 32.79. So 34.50 is actually approaching support level. Okay, yan po ang ating report sa stock market. December 3, 2021, ito po si Benji Chadoro, nagpapaalala, mag-ingat sa COVID, mag-ingat sa scam. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay. Hanggang sa muli, happy weekend. Stay safe. God bless. Bye for now.